And we're going to continue with Eliza. Eliza is a game that I started yesterday. I really liked it. So I'm going to continue on. I believe we're either at the end of chapter 1 or the beginning of chapter 2. One or the other. But that's what we will be playing today. Today. Continue. What a day. At least now I can relax. Nope. Hey Evelyn, it's Ray from the office. Of course it's Ray. Just curious, what kind of cookies do you like? I don't like Ray. Yeah. Oh, I know we a cookie person, chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, Russian tea cakes, plain sugar cookies, ginger snaps, macadamia with white chocolate chip, shortbread, digestive biscuits, macarons, peanut butter cookies. So here's the thing. I like oatmeal, I like ginger snaps, I like shortbread, and I like peanut butter. And I've never had macarons. But I also don't trust Ray, so I'm just gonna tell her the type I like is obscure. I like a challenge though. I bake cookies for the team now and then. I bet you do. And I try to mix it up so everyone gets their favorite at least once. Isn't that a lot of cookies? It is, but I enjoy making them. The thing about baking is once you start, it's pretty easy to keep going. You have everything out, so you might as well do multiple batches. And the cleanup takes more or less the same amount of time. Yeah, I like to bake too. So I'm just gonna say I see. I don't know. I'm on the fence about Ray. I really don't like her. It's fun. I bet. Don't message me at night. Baking, huh? Cooking in general is something I feel like I could try to get better at some point. Oh, it's Nora. So nice to see you today. Nice to see you too. I mean, oh my god, good seeing you too. We should do more often. Hang out, you mean? Yeah. I know I said I don't miss working at a big company, but sometimes I miss our old crew. Yeah. I write software for myself now. It's so much better. Come to my show though. You're coming, right? Please come. Please. 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 If you keep messaging me, I'm not. I like how my character doesn't even have a profile picture. It just says E for Evelyn. What? I'll say I'll go. I kind of want to go. Yes. That. Okay, now I'm really exhausted. Why is even just texting people such an effort? Alright, so let's look around the house. What's this? Those have been sitting there for a really long time. I meant to put them up. I'm not sure what I'm waiting for. You know what you're waiting for. I should tidy up the shelves at some point. Some of these books still spark joy, don't they? I hope they do. Some of these clothes I've had since college. I wish I could reinvent myself like Nora. Not that I would know how. Am I gonna end up being counseled by a proxy? I don't feel like doing anything. What happened? I used to have so much energy. I stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning writing code. Then I'd be up again at 8, ready to pick up where I left off. I'm not sure who that person was. I'll just get to bed now. Chapter 2. Okay, so it will tell me. Okay, good. Good. One Mind 2.0 escalating the wellness revolution. No wonder Nora didn't want to come here. I'm not sure if I could take something like this seriously myself. Maybe that's why Soren is successful and I'm not. Am I late? It looks like the talk is already happening. Well, before I press that, let me check my phone. Chris, bookstore. Went to Magma's Books today, and Shelly told me you don't work there anymore. Made me sad. You were the best part of going there to the store for me. I really appreciated your presence there. Wink. Best of luck in your new endeavors, wherever they may take you. Are you still mad at me? Nevertheless, I hope you're doing well. Mom, this made me think of you. The Redmond Post. Ooh. Eliza Counseling Centers. Eliza Counseling Services to be introduced to Redmond middle and high schools. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Skanda and Redmond School District are partnering to roll out Eliza, a mental health evaluation and counseling tool for all middle and high school students. Conversations with the virtual counselor will screen students for risk factors, identify the need for interventions, and positive mood levels. Other King County school districts, including Bellevue School District and Lake Washington School District, are following suit with their own rollout plans. Eliza we know what Eliza is. The kids are more used to sharing information about themselves in text-based conversations than adults are, so that's what we zeroed in on as the best mode of as the best mode of interaction for this particular application. It says Edwin Park. Interesting. Blah, blah, blah. Eliza's tracking capabilities will be able to provide a full picture of students' mental state over a school year and eventually over the course of their lives, says Roland, Executive Director of Student Services for the district. This, explains, is an important factor in detecting potential problems in students who may otherwise seem normal on a day-to-day basis. The goal here is to find kids that are most at risk and take proactive steps to get them the tools and support that they need to grow into happy and productive members of society, says Orwing, aka Roland. This is a complex problem with an evolving solution set. Eliza is just one facet of a bigger issue involving not only the kids, but their families, our teachers, and a wider community. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Oh, this place is packed. I'll just stand in the back.
So, to get back to my original point, the current state of the art is AI-driven counseling, typified by apps like Eliza. Let's talk about the model here for a second.
He looks a little haggard. I wonder if he's okay.
It all begins with data. You collect all the data you can. From base level metrics like heart rates, body temperature, blood pressure, to higher order metrics like hand movement, head movement, gaze aversion. If the client lets you, you'll want to pull from their digital life too, their message histories and email, their search histories, and online behavior. It's all potentially valuable. Then you compare the client's responses to relevant data from thousands of other clients and build a model of the client's psychological state. This approach has worked well so far. Eliza is still the best and most advanced version, but that's just my personal opinion. For those of you who don't know, I was the team lead and chief psychologist for the Eliza project at Skanda for a number of years.
Taking credit for all of it, I see.
Now, even though this is a proven approach, there are two weaknesses I'm going to highlight. One is the data I was just talking about. You're completely dependent on that. Collect as much as you can, sure, but it's important to keep in mind that you can have all the data in the world and still not understand why things work the way they do. And that's important for us to know, because if we have something that works, but we're not sure why, then what do we actually understand about ourselves? The crucial step after data is the model. The data needs to be used to validate a model. If you can't make a model, you're finished. If that sounds like basic, obvious science to you, it is. But I was surprised to find out just how many people from the tech sector don't think this way. I suppose you don't need to understand why something works in order to make it into a product and sell it.
That's how Ray is.
Obviously, though, if you had mastery of the underlying details, you'd be able to adjust the process and potentially make it work even better.
The audience is getting impatient. Clearly, they're expecting something vague.
One further note while I'm discussing modeling. Many of the startups trying to address mental health right now are completely ignoring the insights provided by the field of traditional psychology. They do so at their own peril. Many of you know already, but as a brief personal aside, I was a professor of psychology before I joined the tech world. I'm continually stunned at how little the tech heads know or even care about the hundreds of years of psychological research that has gone on in my field.
Even people in the psychological field can be closed-minded too, which is crazy to me.
Another time.
I learned that when I was in college.
To the other weakness I mentioned. This is the real one, the big one. It's treatment. A system like Eliza can tell what's wrong with a client to a certain level of accuracy, but it doesn't quite know how to turn that into a comprehensive treatment plan. It can suggest therapeutic programs and activities, and soon it might even issue its own prescriptions without having to go through a doctor or a psychiatrist. Well, as long as the FDA continues to look upon us favorably. But those are blunt instruments compared to what I'm going to
The problems he has with
next.
Eliza is what I was saying in the last one. Maybe this is it. Is he going somewhere? Wait, is he gonna go where I think he's gonna
There's
go?
a technology still in its infancy called direct stimulation. For those of you who haven't heard of it, direct stimulation is a way of creating sensations within the brain with targeted electrical impulses. Imagine an augmented reality headset, but instead of working on your eyes, it stimulates the brain in such a way as to induce a specific dream. A spring meadow, for example. This sounds fantastical, I know, but progress on this technique has been occurring faster than you think. We're actually quite close to a workable demonstration model. How is that possible? Well, first of all, we only suggest an overall feeling. Your own brain does most of the work, just as it does in your dreams. It fills in all of the visual details using its own set of memories and expectations.
That could backfire too. So this is what everyone came to hear.
Induced dreams via direct stimulation can contain all the therapeutic content of VR therapy without the need to create realistic graphics or other content. Instead, it harnesses the brain's creative power to dream up the situation for itself. Combine that with the insights we gain from parametric therapy systems like Eliza, and you have a complete end-to-end, fully automated system. It should be clear now that this heralds a revolution in how we treat, how we think about mental health. And with mental health challenges on the rise across the globe, it couldn't come at a more crucial time. So, that's why today, right here, I'm announcing Aponia, a new company to make induced dreaming a reality and end human suffering as we know it. I should note that I remain on good terms with Skanda. In fact, they're a minority investor in this new venture. But still, I'm very much going my own way on this. It's no secret that Rainer and I don't always agree, and that's why we mutually decided I should pursue this paradigm shift on my own. As for details of the venture itself, I don't have anything specific to announce at this time other than that the technology is real and working in prototype form already. But you can be sure to hear more from me on that soon.
I bet.
Thank you.
Don't clap for that. As Soren finishes up, people hold up their phones and take photos and videos. This feels more like a press conference than a talk. That's how I felt.
Now, I can take a very limited number of audience questions.
The crowd starts to surge towards him. He's gonna be mobbed. My plan is to find him after the talk. This isn't gonna work. I need to get out of here. I don't even know what I was thinking coming to this. Whatever my element is, this isn't it. I don't think this should be it for anyone. I should get out of here before anyone recognizes me. Too late. Evelyn? Except, as I attempt to do that, I happen to spot another man I know. He emerges from the elevator in the lobby just as I walk by. I keep my head down. Maybe he won't see me. No, he definitely saw you. Surely he's busy and distracted, right? Now, if you saw him, he saw you.
Well, look who's here. It's like I've seen a ghost.
Yao Ren Rainer, Chairman and CEO of Scandal Corporation.
Good to see you too, Rainer.
Where are you these days? I lost track after you left us.
Nowhere.
Nowhere? Well, nowhere is no place to be. Come by the new office sometime. You should see where we're taking Eliza.
Oh, we see it.
Okay.
Good. Sarah will set something up for next week.
We know where you're going with it. He glances at the person standing behind and to the side of him, presumably Sarah.
See you then.
I agreed before I could think about it. What's this all about? What does Rainer want with me? I think he knows she works there. We didn't interact much at all when I worked there. I didn't think he would even remember me. I've hardly done anything and things feel like a tangled mess already. Soren's talk is being rebroadcasted here. Seems like he really made waves. I'm sure that was his intent, so good for him. A lot of tech companies have become interested in mental health lately. It's a fast-growing field now. Or maybe it's just a gold rush. I feel like it's gold rush. Conferences like this always make me nervous. I feel like everyone is looking at me even though they're probably not. I need to get out of here. Not before I press this stuff. Proxy! See all the Seattle area contingent staff. Due to limited space, contractors, including Eliza proxies, are not issued Skanda parking passes. Do not attempt to park in Skanda parking lots without a pass. Your vehicle will be towed. Please find the street parking around the area. Imagine working there and they tell you you can't park. One more try. Value. I've continued to receive questions about how proxy should interpret the work of Eliza's counseling phases. And here's one more attempt at explaining it. Sessions are built around 5-part structure. Eliza begins with an introductory phase to build rapport and build a psychological state model of the client. Listen actively during the phase as clients are able to tell if the provider proxy is uninterested. Your performance should be smooth and natural. During the discovery phase, Eliza transitions to a topic of the client's problems and begins to introduce probing questions. Be attentive to the client and speak your lines clear but gentle. As a client answers questions, Eliza detects the client's rationalization and or explanatory strategies. Eliza will then challenge the client's assertions with the goal of inducing the client to reevaluate their current notions. Remain neutral during this phase and do not adopt a confrontational speaking style. In the intervention stage, Eliza selects one or multiple interventions from its toolkit of cognitive exercises, therapeutic applications, and recommendations for prescription medicine. They're quick to prescribe medicine. That's the crazy part. Well, it's not crazy. At the session conclusion, The client is asked to rate the experience. The proxy provider receives the client feedback as well as performance-based incentives as determined by Eliza. Be cheerful during this phase so clients feel comfortable with the idea of returning to Eliza soon. Time to head back to work. Okay, here we go again. Welcome to Eliza. Navarro Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel.
Hello, Gabriel.
Hi.
Hope you didn't get rained on too much on your way here. It's raining again?
Hope you didn't get rained on too much on your way here.
He's a Seattle fan.
A little, but it was fine. I'm used to it.
Most people here seem to get used to it, yes.
Yeah, they have to, don't they? Not much of a choice, unless you move away.
And so what brings you here
So,
today?
what brings you here today?
Well, I don't know where to start. I've never really done this kind of thing before, counseling.
That's okay. Start wherever you like.
Well, I'm about to be a father. Yeah, my wife is due in a few months.
Congratulations, Gabriel.
Congratulations. That's what everyone says.
Oh, excuse me.
Congratulations. I get this tension, this restless feeling when people say that. It's like a curse or something. Congratulations.
Sounds like you might be uncertain about that.
Maybe. I've tried to be a good husband, and I'm gonna do my best to be a good father too, but I don't know, there's something bothering me about... I'm balancing a lot of things right now. Work, family, expectations. Everyone has something they want from me. Everyone wants me to do this or that, behave a certain way. It's just annoying being a father. What if I don't want this?
Why do you think you might not want this?
We all have things we don't talk about, things we would rather keep secret.
Uh-oh.
Things that
You
might
hear that
upset
music
our
popping
families
off?
if they knew about them. It's unfair. That's all I'm saying. It's unfair that we expect each other to be perfect when there's more going on. I can't stand it when people act like they're pure, like they've never touched a bad thing in their whole lives. And then these people around me think they can tell me how to act, what I'm supposed to do, and I'm like, yo, don't you know you have your own shit to deal with? Why do you have to pick on me all the time?
His heart rate's going
Fatherhood
up.
thing is just, you know what being a father is to me? It's about providing and protecting, taking responsibility. The world is dangerous, and sometimes the dangers can be hard to see. My duty is to protect. I'm gonna take that seriously. Everything I do, I take it seriously. So I don't get why people are worried about my ability to do that.
What makes you think people are worried about? I want to say more to him.
What makes you think people are worried
What's up,
about your
pathetic?
ability to do that?
Because everyone thinks I'm trying to escape my responsibilities. Everyone is so quick to judge. Here's a story, okay? The other day, Selena, that's my wife, Selena and I were at a get-together. Her family, my family, a few families we both know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grilling out on the back deck, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was more or less chill, right? But then late in the afternoon, the baby stuff starts coming up. Once one of them brings up babies, it's just all babies all the time. Babies. And because of my wife, they start saying, oh, giving birth is gonna hurt so bad. It might tear your skin. Just these kind of gross things. So I'm like, hey, quit it with that. I don't want to hear that kind of stuff. We're eating. There's kids around. Come on. And they're like, no, it's natural. It happens. Of course, we got to talk about all this terrible shit. How are you going to have another kid if you can't even handle the first one? And I just say, excuse me? A second kid? Who even said we were going to have two? I didn't even want the one. Maybe that was a mistake, but I mean, I was angry. It made me angry. It just got under my skin so bad, like I need to give my whole self over to this baby. What about me? What about my time? It's a really important thing for me, my time. Well, I'm just supposed to give that up? I've already sacrificed a lot, more than they can imagine. I give everything of myself away. Job, family, everyone wants me to be something for them until there's nothing left. But I can't talk about this stuff to anybody. They just say I'm being selfish. It's like what I want just doesn't matter.
Here's a question, Gabriel.
If you were to have something you wanted right now, what would you choose?
If you were to have something you wanted right now, what would you choose?
Oh, I'd be far away from all this. Far away from everyone, just on my own for a while. Yeah, I just want to be away.
He sound like he need a break. I have some recommendations for you. Watch
Okay,
it be
Gabriel.
medicine.
I have some
Watch it be some
recommendations
pills
for you.
again.
First, I'm going to suggest you try a therapeutic virtual world experience called Starry Skies. It may help you take your mind off things. Try it for about 15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening.
Look.
Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about Anexafen.
More medicine.
Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
They're drugging up the community.
You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
That's it, huh? You can't just tell me what to do to solve this? Some help you turned out to be. Guess I'll have to figure things out for myself. Exactly like before.
Thank you, Gabriel. We hope to see you back soon.
Bro, that was a complete failure.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza.
He's
your personal
definitely not
counseling
gonna tip
partner.
me.
Goodbye.
How do I deviate, bro? I want to deviate. Session complete. He gave me 2 stars. At least he gave me a tip. That was terrible. Seems like therapy. That wasn't a very good rating. He was so closed off. It's because they want to talk to actual people. Thanks for coming to my talk. You saw me. It's like you come in for a bit and leave before questionings. I don't blame you. You caught the important parts anyways. Pretty interesting, huh? It was nice to see you. Been what, 2 years? First of all, he said it's like you come in for a bit. I was there the whole time and left before the questioning. Longer. How you think I did? I haven't talked in a while. You're trying something wild. Yeah. Want to get dinner tonight? There's more to talk about. I really don't want to talk. Details I couldn't share in public. Maybe. I'll hit him with a maybe. You don't want to commit. Come on. This is strictly professional. So no need to worry. See you soon? First of all, I didn't say it wasn't professional. I can look at stuff in here now. I wonder if the painting is supposed to symbolize something. Technology and feelings combined? Nah, I'm overanalyzing it. People have all kinds of problems. Problems I couldn't even have imagined. Was I too rash to believe I could help people without knowing who they are? Well, you're not even helping them because you're reading off a proxy.